Hello everyone, it's me, Traveler Lily, here back with another video here on my channel. As I promised, I will do a August TBR video today, considering it is the last day of July, and obviously tomorrow is the 1st of August, so I always not like always, but I started doing, as you may notice here on my channel, TBR videos and TBR since I got so many unread books that I haven't read yet. So anyway, I started doing TBR videos and wrap-up videos, and I like getting them out usually the day before or a couple days before next month, because then people have a bit of time to know what I'm reading for that next month, rather than waiting for my TBR videos halfway through the month, because I don't know why you would do that unless you're super busy and stuff. Anyway, like I said, this is my TBR for next month, which is August. So, the first book I have for my August TBR is Salt to the Sea by Rita Septis. I think that's how you say it. I could be butchering it really badly, so I apologize for that. I started reading this a few days ago, and I'm so far really enjoying it. For those of you who don't know what Salt to the Sea is about, it's about 4 refugees in 1945 during World War II, and they're trying to escape, I believe the Soviet advance that's happening in Europe. And while Hitler, obviously, during World War II, is basically dealing with the Holocaust of, obviously, millions of Jews, which is a tragic event and is very sensitive, obviously, to a lot of people who might have had relatives experience this, or just, I don't know someone who has. But it's just a very overall good book from what I've heard, and I definitely enjoyed the fact how we cover more of events that have happened in the past, or events that are currently going on within our world, like The Hate You Give, I know, deals with the Black Lives Matter movement, which is going on obviously in today's society, which I just love books like that, because it really takes real world events that we should be learning from, that we should be preventing, or that we should be being more involved with in today's society, and I just really enjoy that. And so far I'm enjoying Salt to the Sea. The next book is When We Collided by Emery Lloyd. I don't really know too much about this book, except it's about two teenagers named Jonah and Vivi, and both of them basically end up meeting over the summer and basically go on this wild emotional adventure that basically changes their lives forever. So yeah, that's all I really know about it, based upon the cover, and not based upon the cover, based upon the summary in the back and stuff. And so yeah, and I just love the cover of it, of how it looks like paint and stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but I just love the cover to that. And yeah, the next book is The Calling by Kelly Armstrong. To be honest, this is the second book within a series, and I just don't have the first book, so I ended up getting the second one because my brother had gotten this book for me, and there wasn't a first book to it when he got it for me, so he just got the second book for me over a year ago. And plus, with this TBR, a couple of my friends helped me choose some of my books, and I didn't have the first book, so I just chose so they, not me choosing it, but they ended up choosing it for me. And plus the way the summary sounded to my brother and myself, it sounded like it could have been a standalone, which is slightly confusing because it's supposedly supposed to be the second book in a series. And all I really know about it is that it's a fantasy novel that basically involves shapeshifters and who knows what else within this book. So, yeah. So it's just another werewolf fantasy novel, which I don't really mind as much, but can't wait to read it nonetheless. So, yeah. The next book, I'm sure not all of you, but a lot of you, have probably heard about, and it is Fangirl by Rainbow Wow. I'm sure a lot of you might have heard of this from other booktubers or from friends who may have read this book and recommended it to you. And I'm sure you might have heard of it because people have been talking about Carry On and the fact that Carry On's getting a sequel novel, so you probably have heard of this book through that, maybe. So, yeah, I definitely know what this is about based upon a lot of people talking about it, but for those of you who haven't heard of Fangirl, know what it's about. Fangirl is basically about this girl named Kath who's in her first year of college, and she basically is adjusting to her first year at university, and is basically not much of a social kind of person. She isn't really like a people's person as much, and she likes writing fan fiction about this very popular series that's it's basically kind of like a made-up version of like Harry Potter. Like, she writes fan fiction about this series that's based upon Harry Potter, and it's very obvious that the fan fiction that she writes this series on is clearly based on Harry Potter. And so she kind of deals with the struggles of college and writing her fan fiction and all that, and it's just this crazy wild ride of her adjusting to college and her own personal problems as well. So, yeah, that's all I can really say. The last book for my TBR for the month of August is August Char and End Time by Wattpad Chakshi. This I've heard good things about. I mean, that I've heard so far. I've heard a few people talking about it, but not like a lot of people, just a few people. And this is the first book in a collection of books that Rick Riordan is presenting and stuff. So basically, Arsha and Then Time is about this girl named Arsha, who's an 11-year-old middle school student, who goes around telling lies to her classmates. And so one day she ends up getting caught in this lie by her classmates, and she has to prove that there's one artifact in the museum, I believe her mom works at. She has to prove that this lamp in the museum is cursed or whatever, and she ends up sneaking into the museum and ends up unleashing this deity or something, like this djinn, some powerful deity, and she has to end up saving her friends and family before it's too late and before time runs out. So, yeah, that's basically all I could describe to you guys. So yeah, that is my TBR. I can't wait to read the rest of the books, because like I said, I'm reading Salt to the Sea already, and I can't wait to read them all. So I guess that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!